This next segment in your training, we're going to review retreats and a little bit about why we do retreats and how to plan them. So the first thing is why. Why do we do these amazing retreats? The first reason is that when you can unplug from your job, the personal responsibilities that you have as a woman, which we all know are many, and you can go away from all of that with people who are enduring the same challenges and hardships as you, you can unplug and take the time to connect with one another, something magical happens. And the bonding that happens on these retreats is truly amazing. So that's one of the key reasons that we do it. Another one is that we take that time while we're unplugged to work on some personal and professional development that will pay it forward in such amazing ways. You're going to see your business grow and thrive as a result of that focus. And then from a personal standpoint, you're going to have some time to do some auditing and taking some personal inventory to figure out where you are and where you want to be. And the result is that people walk away from this retreat feeling recharged. They feel more energetic, more empowered, and more motivated to go back to normal life and tackle it and just kill it. So that's why we do the retreats. They are just such an amazing experience. And we're here with you every step of the way to help you plan those retreats. We have already created the retreats for you. So your very first year as a new curator, you are going to do the year one retreat. This is a special retreat, and the content is really designed differently than some of our other retreats because it's the first year that you've amassed this wonderful group of ladies. And so we focus a lot more on the bonding side of that. And the specific content that we've created for this retreat is really conducive to helping your chapter get started off on the right foot. So the first year you'll do that year one retreat. And then in subsequent years, we will come out with a retreat topic, content, and all sorts of resources to go along with it that are fresh and new and current with what we're all dealing with that year. We do take feedback on some of that content from each chapter as well. So if you're seeing as you're going along that, social media is changing and this is kind of something that we need help on, then you can submit those requests to us and we will custom tailor the content for the retreat each year based on what people are facing in the real world. With that retreat, we create all sorts of tools for you to utilize, and you'll work with your board of directors to plan this retreat and surprise all your catalysts and really just thrill them when they show up. So a couple of things that are going to come in your toolkit for retreat planning. You're going to have a pre-planning template that's going to walk you through the different elements that you need to consider as you plan your retreat. We'll give you a timing guideline so you know when to set your budget, when to book the place, and we'll provide all that to you so you're not left in the dark wondering, what do I do and how do I do this? We're going to make it real clear cut and real simple for you and your board to plan your retreat. The second thing is we're going to provide you with a budgeting template, and this is a great way for you to put all of the different costs and expenses into that budget ahead of time and make sure that it's penciling out so that you don't end up at the end of the retreat having to assess more money to your catalysts due to errors. We are also available to help if you have questions through that budgeting process along the way. The next thing you're going to get is a packet. It's a beautiful red envelope with all sorts of tools and resources for the actual event when you get there. So we have games, social activities, personal and professional development lined up, and then sometimes you'll get a toolbox that actually has literal tools or tactile objects for some of the object lessons or discussions throughout the retreat experience. So all of that stuff is going to come ready to go, and it's going to be pretty turnkey. We want to make this experience phenomenal for you, and we want you to enjoy the retreat just as much as each catalyst in your chapter will. So even though you're planning it and even though your board is planning it, we want this to be a time period of respite for you and something that truly adds to the fulfillment of your experience with the Success Collective. So at any point in time, if you're starting to feel overwhelmed or stressed, please reach out to us because we've done it before and we can help take that burden off your plate. If you have any questions about retreat planning or why we're doing that or what that experience looks like, please reach out to us. We are here to help.